Hi gang, welcome to Dana Dares to Plan. I am Dana Dare and I'm here to help you plan. I am taking the experience that I've had as a project manager and applying those skills, tips and tricks to the world of burlesque and cabaret. Today is a cute little mini-sode, so we're keeping it short and sweet. And what we're talking about today is plan on a page, or POAP, which no one ever actually says POAP, but I just think it's a really fun word to say. But maybe that's just me. So a plan on a page is literally what it sounds like. So we've talked in previous weeks about having goals and also about like if you're breaking down how you're going to do a new act or a tour or a production or whatever. A plan on a page is basically taking all of those like tasks that you've broken down and putting like dates on them, but having it in such a way, it's basically a Gantt chart, if that means anything to anyone, where you can see, right, this is going to finish here, I'm going to do this here, and you can clearly see when you're meant to have things finished and how long something's going to take. So you can do this on so many different tools. You can just write it if you like, but I like the visual. So Miro has a lovely little roadmap feature, which you can see here. I've just taken like my costume one. You can also do it in the goal setting episode that we've done. I talk a little bit about how you can use Jira as well, so you can actually use the like sort of road mapping and timelines in that, so you can see exactly when things are due. The benefits to doing this is you can change it, so if something moves out and is taking longer, you can move it out and you can see how that's maybe going to impact everything else. So if you've got a date that everything needs to be done by, you can see how you're maybe getting tighter and tighter to that date if you're consistently moving things out. And it just gives you an opportunity to reassess, replan. Is it achievable? When are you going to have to like pull some extra hours to get it happening? So for me, I'm debuting a new act and I've already got it booked. So I'm looking at what are all the things that I need to do to complete that act in time for it to go on that stage. And that's where I'll kind of break down, right, well, I need to rehearse, I need to choreo, and I need to do the costume. And some of this overlaps, you can do things at the same time. We've talked about that before. But being able to visually see, this is when I want to have certain things finish, just helps you have a better plan in place rather than it all being a bit scared. Again, this is really helpful if you are working with someone else. So I find this particularly useful if you're maybe doing like a co-production with someone. You can clearly see what the tasks are, when they're due. You can assign them to someone, so it can be, right, well, I'm going to do these tasks and complete them by this date. You've got these tasks that need to be completed by that date. Because it's visual and it's transparent, everyone can see what each other's doing. It becomes really easy to collaborate, and I think that's probably the best use of a plan on a page is as a collaboration tool. It's used best as a collaboration tool because there's no ambiguity around what is your task and when is it due for. It's really clear. But you can also use it for yourself to hold yourself accountable. Like if you are not very good at sticking to dates, you could create a plan, give it to someone and say, I need you to hold me accountable to this plan. You could also use it for if you're planning on, like if you run classes or if you're doing workshops and you need to think, right, if these classes start at this date, then I have to have the choreo for them finished by this date, but I also have these classes that I have to, like if you've got loads of competing things happening, it's really easy to put them all on a page and be able to see when they're all due for. And it gives you an idea of, do you need to start things earlier or later, and how are you going to plan it? So I think plans on a page are really helpful if there's like multiple things happening at once, and you can lay it all out really clearly as to when it's all due for and have a rough idea of when do you actually need to get everything done, and sort of manage your time and your own expectations a bit better that way too. So as I said, it's just a short and sweet one today. If you do have any questions, queries, concerns, feelings or thoughts, please let me know, drop them in the comments or send me a DM. I am here to help. That is the whole point in this. If you do use it, let me know how you got on, and please do like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content I'm bringing to you so far. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you soon. Bye!